This is Irontrader, and it is Hump Day, which means it is Crude Day. Now, as usual, we are going to review here crude oil and natural gas. Now, the API numbers came out last night, and man, they were very bearish. Crude had a build of 1.2 million. Gasoline had a build of 4.2 million. Distillates had a build of 2.6 million, and Cushing had a draw of 2.4 million. However, this is why you trade the charts. Oil is moving up today, so we'll take a look here and see where exactly she's going to go. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, commodity, ETF. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we have crude, your daily chart. Now, before we get started here, today at 8:30 this morning, the CPI number is going to be out, which measures inflation. And then tomorrow, the PPI number will be out also at 8:30. So that's going to be a big effect on the market and the Fed. And then remember, there's the auto workers. They have until the 14th, whether they're going to strike or not strike. And if you're interested, the president of the UAW is going to be on CNBC today at 8:15 if you want to take a look and see what he's got to say. Okay, let's take a look here at the chart. Well, look at there. We have another higher high. Yesterday's high, you had 89.37, and today we have 89.64. Okay, so let's take a look at the upside here. So what we want to do is just go to the left of your chart here. So this is the number what you want to look at, this candle right here, okay? So you're looking at 89.84, and then this is going to be the big boy, 90.10. So look at that 90 area. So when you take it all across, you can see how many times that it hit that 90 area. That's going to be very, very key resistant level. Okay, now again, if it can close above, then we look right here. You're looking at 91.35. Look at the top of this candle here, 92.17. And then we have 92.87, and then you have your big retest up there at 93.74. So your first level here is going to be this 90 area, and then what you're going to do is you're going to look at that 93.74 area, which is basically, you know, it can go up to say 94 area, but that is going to be where is that's going to be the big target, okay? But remember the 91st and then the 93.74. Now, let's just look here on the downside. Well, what we have here, we're looking very, very good here, but what you want to do is you always want to look at the top of this candle right here, okay? So this is sitting at 88.07. This is what we want to do is this candle right here, okay? So that is going to be your support level. And then right below that here, we have your 87.48, your 8 SMA here, which is running up very, very nicely, just like it ran here. However, you always want to be careful that when this thing rolls here, you know, then your price comes below it, then you got these bear flags and you're fighting it, okay? So right now, you have a very, very bullish trend. So you want to watch that level. Now, the next day is you want to watch this candle here. You're looking at 86.71. Then we want to look here at 86.15. And then your key candle you want to look at is always look to the top of this candle here. This is 84.89. That was your breakout candle, okay? Where it ran on up here, came down, and then boom, retested it and broke right through. So always want to watch that candle there. And then if that's lost, then we look to the top here, 83.69. To the bottom of this one is 83.46. And then you have your 83.09, your 21 SMA here, okay? Then obviously if it's lost, then we just keep following your SMAs here and then your price channel here all the way on down. However, right now this looks very, very bullish here, okay? Very, very bullish here until at least the end of September here. So we're going to have to see how this all shakes out. Now, here your RSI here. See how you had a negative divergence and then that sold off? Right now you have none of that. You just have a really nice, strong, you're right above that 70 line. You just have a very, very strong bullish sentiment going on here. And same way with your MACD here. So realistically right now, any pullback, as long as it holds this 8-day, is basically a buying opportunity to go higher, to look at that 90 area, and then the 93.74, basically your 94 area. All right, let's take a look here on a weekly and a monthly. Okay, your monthly chart here, I've been pointing this out here, well, obviously for months. Above all your key SMAs here, except for that 21. Okay, now this 21 becomes very, very key support at 86.93. That becomes very, very key support. But see, now you're above here. Now we can just follow these candles all the way on up here. Now here on your weekly chart here, well, this is looking very, very good. See how their 8-day crossed above everything. Your 21-day here is about to cross your 50-day. If it does, very, very good. Now on the downside, after this 21 SMA here for support here, watch this 100 SMA here, 85.90. And then what we do is we follow the bottom of the candles down. You got 85.02, but really watch this key level here, this 83.72 on your 8 SMA, very, very key. Now, two candles you want to look at here. This is 83.53. Okay, and here one, it got higher than that, 84.89, but it closed below. So this is the candle you want to watch, that 83.53 here. That's going to be very, very good support level here. Obviously, you can see how that where it came right on down here when it sold off, but you held your 50, your 8-day. That tells me once it holds that on a weekly basis, that's your buying opportunity. So what I do is I buy here, I hold a long position, and then I scalp it every day, like for cash flow. So it all works out really good. So now in your RSI here, you're roughly 65 here. You got plenty of room to run here. Your MACD here is getting up pretty high here. So, it's still a very, very good bullish cross here. So right now what we do is just play it right on out here until you get a reversal, okay? So you'll know when this is going to top out, because what you do is you either get a higher high and then it sells right on down here, or you get a lower high and then a lower low, and that's what you'll sell down. Okay, so, but I'll let you know here. So just tune right in here. I'll let you know here when it tops out. All right, let's take a look here at the old natty gas. Okay, natty gas is building some juice here. Okay, it looks very, very good here. Okay, basically on the left there, you have your left shoulder, your head, your right shoulder, and then she's taken off. Now, the key level here on the upside is going to be this 2.782. If we can get above that price channel right there, then she can rip higher real good. So what you want to do on the downside is watch this key 2.74 here. This is your 8 and your 21 SMA. If that's lost here, then we could come down to your 50 here, and then maybe even your 200 day. I've always been pointing out this candle here. This is that 2.45 here. Made a lower low, put in a nice red dog candle, and then when it sold off again here, it came right down, but only it held the way it came down to 250, which was very, very nice because it held both of these levels. Now she's ripping up. So you need to get above this 2.78. If you do, then we can come up to this double top area up here, which is basically 2.865. So once this ran up here, you look at this candle here, and then this candle put it up. This was 2.865. This was 2.86. See, a lower high, that tells me you're either going to short or you're going to sell it off at the worst case scenario there. But to me, I just sold and then also shorted it, and then now running it up because you held these two key levels. All right, let's take a look here on a daily and on a weekly. Okay, your weekly is looking very nice here, bottom line, because you're above your 2.658, your 8-day, and you're above your 21-day at 2.54. That is very nice. Even though we have nice sideways action here, you're still above these two key levels right there. Okay, so let's look here on a daily. So your daily here, you had your double bottom. There's that 2.45. There's your 2.42. Nice double bottom. Ran right on up here, but when it runs up here, always look to the left of the chart, and there is your double top. Okay, boom. That tells me, boom, you got to sell it. But it held this 100 SMA here really, really nice. Never came down to the retest area. Held that very, very nice here, and now it rallied up. Now, I was always pointing out, look at all the resistance here, your 8, your 21, your 50-day. Now it blasted right on up here. It held it for a couple of days there, but then it blasted up here yesterday, and you had a nice candle. So now, right now, we have what they call as the inside day candle. So we have to just see if you can get above. This is going to be key. You need to close above that 2.782. If you can, then 2.865. That's your target. If it goes above that, then we look right here. Okay, that's your target, 3.018. If you can't, then you can come down and retest it. Now, basically here is your support level is going to be this 2.64. That's your 8-day, everything is kind of crammed right in there. So say 2.65, 2.66, that is going to be your very, very strong support levels here. As long as it holds that here, even if it goes sideways, it's in very, very good shape. So watch that 2.6566, watch the top of yesterday's candle, 2.78, and then if you can go higher, there's your resistance zone right there at 2.865. Okay, I'll have more for you on crude oil and natural gas here after the pit close, probably later today here. Let everything all soak out. And just remember, you got the CPI number here at 8:30 this morning here. You have the EIA report here on crude at 10:30 here. So there's a lot of stuff going on. You got that strike going on. You got earnings going on. It's just stay sharp. You can make a lot of money this week. All right. Thanks for watching.